Hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Blake School for a fine, steamy summer evening of professional soccer. Let's welcome our two clubs, FC Baraya and FC Minneapolis, to the field. Now I got no music. Well, that didn't work. It is a great evening for this beautiful game, and we're glad to have you here today. A friendly match today, featuring the visiting FC Baraya, facing off against your hometown FC Minneapolis City Lions. Let's meet our starting lineups this afternoon, beginning with FC Baraya. Starting in goal, wearing 00 is Trudeau. Right back, wearing 17, Marshall Dembe. Center back, 18, Eric Gay. Center back wearing number 5, Emmanuel Brown. And the left back is wearing 7, Alex Kai. Baraya defensive midfielder wearing number 30 is Sylvester Orlando. On the right wing for Baraya, 28, Mohamed Diallo. On his opposite wing, CK Kai wearing 15. Attacking mid is wearing number 8, Faisal Bah. Up top for Baraya on the right side is 27, Ariel Perez. And on the left side, Vincent Mabibi. And there's your starting lineup for FC Baraya. And now the starting lineup for your hometown, FC Minneapolis City Lions. Starting in goal, number 1, Mohamed Jamel. On his back line, right side, number 2, Jaro Sanchez. Center back, number 4, is Brian Osinde. His partner on the back line, number 5, Nikolai Delki. Left back for the City Lions is number 6, Aaron Kerkula. Defensive mid, Emmanuel Togar, number 6. The attacking mid is 20, Solomon Ikechi. Attacking mid, partnered there, 19 is Jude Wood. Right forward for the City Lions is 17, Ali Gilead. On the left wing, attacking is number 11, Ochan Ochogi. And at the top of the formation is number 9, Leon Fortuna. FC Minneapolis City Lions. Managed by player manager Ian Sendy. So fans, I'd ask you to rise with me, please. Let's take a moment.
There are oceans and rocks, places where fish swim and birds fly. History is made, art is created, things happen that should always be remembered. Heroes emerge, a woman sets people free, a man makes light, a leader steps forward. It can be a place, a feeling, a state of mind. So get up, get out there, and find your park.
All right, it is a beautiful summer evening here at the Blake School. Beautiful summer evening for some professional soccer, and we're so glad you at home could join us. Independent soccer clubs, adult soccer clubs, playing at a semi-pro level, playing a friendly match this evening. The visitors will be FC Baraya, Cross Metro Club here, and they'll be facing off here on the home ground of the FC Minneapolis City Lions defending their turf and their honor. It's a great day. This is a friendly match. Doesn't count in any conference standings, doesn't count toward any postseason play, known in the soccer business as a friendly match, and we're glad that you're here, part of it with us, to share part of it with us. It is a hot night here at the Blake School. Temperature at about 90 degrees, humidity somewhere around the same. There's a breeze blowing. It hasn't been blowing hard, as hard now as it was earlier today. But that'll help keep the players cool on a hot summer night as they play this beautiful game. Little last-minute strategery for both teams before they take the field and do battle here. So we're so pleased you could join us here on ParkTV for another FC Minneapolis soccer match. Manager of the club is a hometown boy, Ian Sendy. Perhaps you can see him in the near foreground down there. He's a St. Louis Park resident. And we're pleased to take advantage of this great club that he's a manager of and be able to share that here with his hometown, with our hometown on ParkTV. And of course, the facilities of ParkTV are second to none. The crew in the truck, the guys on the cameras here, they could be shooting NFL, Major League Soccer. They could be shooting and producing anything, and we're so happy they're here with us tonight and with you tonight. Seems to be a lot of strategery on the part of the City Lions here before they're ready to go. All right, Baraya has won the toss, and they will kick off to start our game. All right, let's play this beautiful game. And we are underway. So this is a match of two friendly soccer clubs, adult professional soccer clubs. They've not played each other, don't know what to expect. They do not play in league play. So here's Baraya with a chance and a possession. Touch through there. Bibi looking for Perez on his way through there. Couldn't find anything, goes out of play for a goal kick and restart for the City Lions. That's Mohamed Jamel. This is his first start. Nice little touch pass there. A little too much pull and tug on the jersey there by Baraya. Blue ball. Ooh, there's a ball into the corner. Looking for Ochogi to run on it. He crosses it. Stopped by the Baraya, Eric Gay. So for those of you who've been watching FC Minneapolis soccer, football, if you prefer, for the last couple seasons, you know they've played in league play in past years. And they are playing in it as an independent club, not part of the league. American Champions League last year. We're on their way with many other clubs to form the Premier League, American Premier League. And not enough clubs could make a financial go of it. There's a crossing ball. All right, so one of the things to get accustomed to is we're not in soccer season here, so the nets on the end line are not as high as they usually are. On the left end line here, the northern end line, you can see big black poles, perhaps, that hold netting during the soccer season. Since we're not in soccer season, that netting is not there. And so that's just one of the couple of adjustments we'll have to make here. As this match is about 2.5 minutes in, teams still kind of feeling each other out at this point in time. So the season for the City Lions will be made up of friendly matches and feature matches, if you will. This is a friendly match today. Next match will be a feature match, and that will be a match against a professional club, NPSL, National Premier Soccer League. Next week, that's looks like Wednesday night, FC Wichita. The City Lions will be traveling to FC Wichita to play an NPSL team and to try their luck there. That's a heightened level of competition than a local club, and the City Lions will play three of those this year. They went to St. Louis a couple weeks ago and were humbled at a great match down there, but with a high power offense, they lost by 4 or 5 goals. We'll have to find that exact score for you. The second of the 3 feature matches this season is the 14th, and that's going to be in Wichita. And then the home feature match of the season will be against Mass United FC, and that's going to be right here at Blake School on July 1st. There are still a number of, after today, there are 2 more friendly matches on the schedule for the City Lions. Those games are going to be June 17 and July 8, both played here at Blake. Those are free of charge to those of you at home. Crossing ball all the way through. No harm done there. Ochogi tried to find somebody in the middle. Teams still feeling each other out a little bit. One of the things about club soccer, these players don't often play a lot of soccer together, so you get in a match like this. They don't practice a lot together. They don't play for more than a couple weeks a season, a couple of times a season. Hard for them to really get to know timing and tendencies of their teammates and where they're going to be and how fast they are, how much you can lead them. And so there's a little bit of feeling out. There was a clear offside. We've got one referee on the field, and he's going to have a hard time calling offsides. There was just a Baraya offside. Mohamed Diallo, no threat, didn't get caught, no issue really. So neither team has really been able to mount an offensive threat at this point in time. No shots on goal technically. And so largely a midfield game so far, without any real threats. Time of possession has been fairly even. So no real advantage for either club at this point in time. There's a throw in played back to your left back, Alex Kai. Plays it to the keeper and backs it back over to Kai there. Offside the call. So Baraya here looking to mount an offense. They haven't really been found much rhythm. There's a ball into the middle. Played nicely by Yaro Sanchez. Safely away. So here's a chance for a throw in for Baraya, kind of deep in the maybe 25, 22, 25 yards in. That's going to bring up a Baraya corner kick. Here's Alex Kai on the ball to put this ball back into play with the right foot from the far corner. Bicycle kick attempt by one of the Baraya teammates. Didn't work, easily headed out. Long blast from long distance from one of the center backs. I think that was Emmanuel Brown. Little inadvertent trip there, some good sportsmanship between the players. Just to show no intent, no harm done. We're just playing for fun. Ooh, nice through ball there. City Lions player pushed off the ball, no whistle. We are playing for fun today. Solomon Akechi trying to find some space. Good long hard run on that ball with a defender on his shoulder. Last touched by Blue. Pink ball. So we're playing professional soccer rules here. 45-minute halves. Running time does not stop except on a referee's direction, and that is never. Or with an extreme situation, but injury typically and contentious play, whatever, does not stop the clock. 45-minute halves, official time. Oh, there's a chance. Fortuna couldn't quite get to that header at the 12. So there was a nice chance. A ball popped in by Ochogi. Oh, here's a threat coming the other way. Easily into the hands of Jamil. So there's our first shot on goal. Baraya gets the benefit of it with an easy save from Mohamed Jamil. As we said, this first play, first time that Jamil's played with the City Lions, he is the new starter. And he just had his first official save for the club. So like many teams, those who can keep some consistency, particularly at keeper, are often teams that are a little bit better suited in the standings and in their results. And so in Jamil, the player manager of the City Lions, Ian Sendy, hopes he's found a long-term keeper. Really just solidifies the entire defense. Oop, there's a chance. A little bit long. There's Jude Wood running on it. He had to trace it down in the corner. He's now trapped a little bit. This will be corner ball, City Lions. Here's Sanchez to serve it up. Ochogi takes a chance with the header. Can't quite get the right line on it. Falls harmlessly out of bounds. So here's Eric Gay to restart the ball. No, that'll be keeper Trudeau. No, that'll be Eric Gay with the left foot. Ochogi crosses the ball in. Nicely played out by Eric Gay to prevent a corner ball. Long throw in here. Looks like it'll come off the hand of Brian Osinde. Nope, played short. No threat. Couldn't get it through. Played back nicely. So we're 13 minutes in to our first half here. Roughly a third of the way in. Oh! Goal, City Lions. So City Lions draw first. FC Minneapolis draws first blood in the 14th minute. Just a big crack from far outside from 19 Jude Wood. Boy, that was a laser-seeking device, it seemed, from that shot off the foot of Wood out there on the. He is an attacking mid, but he was out on the wing. And he just took a crack on goal, and the height and distance and speed was perfect. That Trudeau just sort of sailed over his head, and we are now in the 14th minute, 1-0 City Lions. You still don't really see either team with as much chemistry as you'd like and hope and expect. As much flow to their game. There's still a little bit tentative passing, some passes running short, some passes running long. And even so, the City Lions have found a one-goal advantage here in the first bit of the first half. So there's a foul whistled on the City Lions. Little holding, perhaps. Here's Eric Gay to put this ball back into play for Baraya. Ooh, a long missile he sends up the field, and here goes Baraya running on the ball. That's Perez and Mbibi. Ball goes off the side touchline off of blue. Throw in pink. Here's Alex Kai. This will be a Baraya corner coming up. Alex Kai will serve it up. So hot, steamy June night here at Blake. Playing the beautiful game. This beautiful place, the Blake School, right here in Hopkins. Oh! There was a surprise header off a Baraya player right to the far post. Pops off of, looked like Karkula's head and right into the hands of Mohamed Jamil. Shot on goal Baraya. And the City Lions are lucky to get away with that one. So there's a nice attacking formation. Oh. And the defensive line for Baraya holds up there. Had a couple of the Baraya forwards offside and the defenders with their hands up. The official was ready to call it if that ball was served across, and it wasn't. It was pulled back smartly. So independent club soccer here. FC Minneapolis and FC Baraya playing a friendly match, a non-conference match here in mid-June. First time these two teams have faced each other. There's a nice ball across. Ooh, and a... Oh. That looked like Gilead running on the ball and just couldn't get it right. Sorry, that was Fortuna. Was running on the ball and just passed him between strides. He couldn't control it, and he was as frustrated by anybody by that. So it was a missile sent up the field from the Baraya defense. Easily shut down by the City Lions. A little too much across the field off of Fortuna's foot. Looking for Ochogi. So Ian Sendy managing FC Minneapolis in his first season as player manager. The manager duties have taken priority. I don't think he's had a chance to strap on the boots quite yet this season, but you know he's eager to. He's a former Ugandan national youth player, U21 team. Just missed a cut there, then emigrated to the U.S. and is pursuing his football career now. And it's been a bright past for Ian, and it is a bright future, whether it be on the pitch or on the sidelines here. So there's a foul whistled on the City Lions. Long away from the goal, no real threat of scoring right off the replay here. Well, official moves it up a little bit. So a little bit more of a threat, 45 yards from the goal. And you can see the FC Minneapolis defense holding Baraya well from the goal. Just try to float one over there. And Marshall Tembe has a shot there on a nice little play off that restart. And I couldn't really get a good foot on it, and it rolled softly into the hands of Jamel. So 21 minutes, we're in our 22nd minute right now. No goal, offside is the call. So Jamel had made a play there on the first defender. He stopped to try to call a handball and now realizes he shouldn't have stopped because the other player didn't stop. There was no whistle. He was playing for... The Baraya player was playing to the whistle. There was no whistle. He finally took a shot. They got it on goal. But offside was the whistle before the shot. So it has been a windy day all day. It has let up here a little bit toward the end of the day. Still 90 degrees. We had 20-mile-an-hour winds in many cases today. Now it's in the 5 to 10 range. Anything will help the players keep them cool on a hot summer night, running for 45 minutes. Fortuna. Goal, City Lions. So in the 23rd minute, Leon Fortuna finds the back of the net, puts the score 2-0 FC Minneapolis. We got everybody back on the right side, ready to go. Scoring for the City Lions in the 23rd minute. Top of the formation, number 9, Leon Fortuna. There's an offside flag up the right side. Against Baraya. They've certainly got speed up top, and you can just see they're just trying to launch balls from the back line, catch the City Lions off pace. So here's a little nice little bit of passing here, a little ball control. For the City Lions, one little bounce too many, out of control. So in a game like this of professionals, men have been playing for a long time. Fortuna launches one high. That's behind the fence again. We're going to have to send somebody back there. Maybe we can find a ball boy. Need a ball in the meantime. So here's what we talked about earlier, professional soccer. During this delay of looking for a ball, the clock does not stop. It is running. The center official will make a determination at the end of the half and at the end of the game if there was any wasted time during that half of play and how much, and whether there will be any extra time to added. And that number does not go on the clock, but it's often a minute or 2 or 3. Based on how much delay there's been, and we play to the official time kept on the field, not the clock or the scoreboard. That is unofficial. That is a guideline. So in club soccer like this, you typically see some terrific individual skills. Sometimes the team skills and timing and chemistry are just missing a little bit. Here comes a Minneapolis corner kick. Sanchez on the ball. Nice ball served to the 12. Softly off the head of Nikolai Delki into the hands of keeper Trudeau for Baraya. Yes, so as we're talking about, sometimes the timing and the team skills are missing a little bit. So there's a ball shot up the field. So there's a foul called against Jamel, the keeper, right outside the box. Looks like there's a foul called right there just outside the box. So here's some injury time. The clock does not stop. But the official's keeping just a rough estimate in his head of how long this is going to take to get this rectified and how much time as a result. This would be wasted time, if you would, that would be added on at the end of the half. A lot of discussion going on. Looks like a court of appeal down there. That was not a foul. He was flopping is what the one side is saying. The other side is it was inside the box. What do you mean? The official clearly called it outside the box. It's about 2 steps, about the 21-yard line, 21-yard line. Teams are not yet organized in their offensive formation and defensive formation. They're still kind of talking the issue, beginning to accept the decision of the official, which of course they have no choice but to do. He's measured off 10 yards, lining up the wall there with Sanchez to protect the near post. On a close-in, dangerous shot like this, Jamel will shade his left side, our right side of the goal, and use the wall to help him defend that side. And here's Emmanuel Brown on the ball with this dangerous opportunity. Right into the wall, no harm done. Shot did not get through the City Lions defense. Ooh. Foul called on the, almost a 2-on-1 break there, and during that, a foul called on the City Lions, perhaps in a little push that caused the 2-on-1. So they're setting up a wall well. So the ball sits 45 yards from the goal, not really a scoring threat. Played through softly by Brown. Played through softly by Eric Gay. Didn't find anybody able to run on that ball. Goal kick, City Lions. So we're just crossing the 30-minute mark, 15 to play. So there was a nice little exchange there. You see Solomon Akechi attacking mid, turn. We are losing a lot of balls over the nets here, and that's slowing our game down a little bit. So Delkey saves the threat from Baraya there by just turning and firing that ball out of bounds over the end line. That will give Baraya a corner ball, but better than having them close in on a 2-on-1 as they were doing. Off of Delkey's head, harmlessly away. And Eric Gay throws one on net, bounces through. Jamel grabs that one. Big long grab there, just by the fingertips there. Funny hop. So here we are in the 32nd minute of a friendly professional soccer match. A couple of independent clubs here. FC Baraya and FC Minneapolis. So the City Lions lead this contest 2-0 at this point in time. Play is starting to get a little bit more active. Body is flying a little bit more. So there's a yellow card warning. In the 33rd minute, leveled against number 14. And that is Vincent Mbibi. So it's a great summer night here at the Blake School. One of our hometown boys here in St. Louis Park, Ian Sendy, managing the FC Minneapolis football club, the City Lions as they're known, playing a friendly match here at the Blake School, facing off against FC Baraya, and they're leading 2-0. This is such a great part of our community here to find teams from all of our communities playing the beautiful game. Oh, there's a break. There's an open break. Initially deterred by the defense, the center defense of Osinde and Delkey. Baraya takes possession. They get fouled. The official is going to give Baraya a free kick from about 27 yards from the goal. We'll call it 26. So here again, keeper Mohamed Jamel is forming a wall with his defensive players. They're going to stand 10 yards from the ball. That's as determined by the official. They line up with the keeper's help on that near post. And he gets to shade the other way. Ball off the foot of Emmanuel Brown right through the middle of the wall. One hop to Jamel, no harm done. So we're not keeping official stats since this is a friendly match, but it would appear that Baraya has had a little bit more success with shots on goal compared to FC Minneapolis. They've had the advantage also in corner kicks, a nice offensive restart in that case. They trail 2-0. There's a long dig from Mohamed Diallo with the left foot. Straight to Jamel, and he makes a tough but nice save on that ball. Ooh, there's a little chip shot. A ball just kind of chipped into the, or skipped, I should say, into the box. You had Jamel running on it along with Ariel Perez. Jamel got there first, shut down that threat. So we're final 10 minutes of the half here. Clock is going to stop at 45 minutes. The players will continue to play to the official's whistle on the field. He will determine how much extra time beyond the 45-minute mark these players deserve. I suspect on a hot summer night with clubs that don't play much, he's going to be thinking in favor of the players here rather than the game and the teams. So Eric Gay launches a missile upfield. He had 4 guys running on it right there. And Mohamed Diallo just launches one for a football field goal, no points in this case. Between the yellow uprights, once off the building, back onto the field to play, goal kick, Minneapolis. Mohamed Jamel will start the ball from his own 6-yard line. Ooh, so there's a nice offensive threat right there. And a nice defensive play. From Baraya's 7, Alex Kai comes from his far fullback position to make a good defensive play on the opposite side of the field. So here's a break. Ball crossed by Perez. And broken up by Emmanuel Togar. So the last roughly 8 minutes, maybe 10 of the first half here. FC Minneapolis City Lions, hometown team in St. Louis Park, Minnesota, leads 2-0 of this friendly match. These two independent soccer clubs. Ketchy taps it out to his wing there, looking at Sanchez, looking for Fortuna. Couldn't find him. As I would say, he was dispossessed. One of the great soccer words of all times. We don't fumble, we don't turn over, we don't give it away. You get dispossessed. It's so gentle. And it's a beautiful part of this beautiful game. So the speed is picking up here a little bit. Offside, flag is up. So this is Delkey who'll restart this ball. Eric Gay changes field, looking to launch an attack on the far side, left side. Kai making the long run from his fullback position. Couldn't control it. Last touched blue, throw in pink. There's Diallo with a little left-footed spin shot. Sinde tries to touch that one away. So we're inside the last 5 minutes. We're inside the last 5 minutes of the first half. Keep in mind that is unofficial time on the scoreboard, official time being kept on the field. We'll see if we can get an indication for you of any extra time to be played in this first half. Alex Kai making a run by himself. Ooh, and a stout defense. From the City Lions, put that thwart that offensive threat from Baraya. They were at about the 6-yard line, 2-on-1. And Minneapolis got away without a shot on goal. You can see the strategy here of Baraya. They are just launching missiles up the field with the hopes of just having their front forwards. You can see right now there's 4 of them coming, midfielders and strikers. 4 of them coming. There's a chance coming the other way for the City Lions. Steered away by the Baraya defense. Closing minutes of the first half here at the Blake School. FC Minneapolis leads 2-0 as friendly match facing off against FC Baraya. So there's a chance coming from the other side for Baraya. Here comes Ali Gilead. Just trying to get around the defender. Ball gets away from him, grabbed up by Trudeau. Oh, and here's one of those offensive breaks by Baraya. So closing seconds here, at least of regulation. City Lions trying to muster an offensive threat there, and that gets turned away easily by Emmanuel Brown. Boy, Alex Kai and Emmanuel Brown on the defense here for Baraya seem to be in every play. And there's your halftime whistle of a fine first half of a friendly soccer match. Your score at the break: FC Minneapolis City Lions 2, FC Baraya 0.
If I say heads up, what does that mean to you? It means be aware, be alert. Be prepared to prevent something bad from happening, like a concussion. Most concussions are preventable if you make the effort. Wear a helmet when you bike, wear a seatbelt when you're in the car, and always be aware and be safe. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. You want to prevent a concussion? It's time to be heads up.
Hey, we're back, and we're glad you're back with us. Thanks for joining us, everyone, here on ParkTV's coverage of the FC Minneapolis soccer season, 2017 soccer season. We are at halftime of a friendly match here on a mid-June hot summer night at the Blake School. FC Minneapolis facing off against FC Baraya in a friendly match. FC Minneapolis leads 2-0 at the half. So a couple of local clubs finding some boys, coming out and ready to play some professional level soccer here. So we've switched ends. We've put the clock at 45 minutes. Boys are ready to go. Here we go. And we are underway. As we said when we started today, what a beautiful day to play the beautiful game, and what a beautiful place to play the beautiful game. This soccer pitch here at the Blake School. Blake, winner of a couple of state championships here on the girls' side. Certainly had a lot of success here on this field. Beautiful facility, as you'd expect. One of many Minnesota high schools that have a combination turf, field, football, lacrosse, soccer. Offside flag is up early in the second. A little too quick on the restart there for the officials' liking. So he's going to make him do the do-over. Here's Nikolai Delke on the ball. He paired with Brian Osinde in the back, with Sanchez and Kirkula on the wings. There's a ball launched deep off the foot of Alex Kai. So the City Lions lost their starting keeper this season to promotion to League Up here. He's off to play NPSL soccer in Massachusetts, actually for a team that the City Lions will face in a couple of weeks' time in a feature match right back here at the Blake School on July 1st. So we wish Malachi well. He's off to a higher level of play. He's got a chance after a couple of games this summer in the NPSL. So there's a number of substitutions coming here for the City Lions that I'm going to try to capture for you here. Looks like there's 6 guys going in here. I want to make sure I capture all the numbers for you. And we'll update you on those assignments in just a moment here. So 2-0 City Lions early in the second half. So here's a chance right away. Offside blue. So Ian Sendy, number 7, steps in. Manuel Togar, 6. Jamie Brent, number 8. CJ Moisa, number 10. Oh, and I'm missing a couple of players here from the lineup I was given. Mark DeWay steps in. And this is really the first team for FC Minneapolis. They're going to play this second half here. Second team put up 2 goals on Baraya. Held them scoreless for our 2-0 halftime score. And now the City Lions are going to turn up the pressure here a little bit. So here's Mark DeWay with his first touch. There's a nice crossing ball, switch fields. Ends up in a foul being called against the City Lions. So you'd expect, as the City Lions put their first team on the field here, that they would have more chances. There's a ball bouncing through and over everybody. Ooh, now here's a real threat for the City Lions. Oysa takes a crack from distance, just touched by the Baraya keeper. That's ruled goal kick. So a nice chance for the City Lions there. Couldn't quite get the crack at goal that they wanted, but you know that's what they're looking for from their first team. So this is FC Minneapolis, your hometown team, playing here on ParkTV. St. Louis Park residents, player manager Ian Sendy, number 7 on the field with the bright lime green boots. Foul whistled on blue is going to be a free kick, pink. So FC Minneapolis on a home match today, facing FC Baraya, Twin Cities Football Club. Been in existence for a couple of years. These teams have not faced each other prior, and so we're just getting the first feel for the level of competition, the level of challenge here. Ariel Perez takes a long shot off the right foot, bounces harmlessly into Jamel's hands. Jamel with his first start, new with the club, his first start, and he's performing well. Kept the sheet clean so far. So here's the threat for City Lions. Oh, harmless little flick into the box. Nobody to run on that ball. So you see a little bit better offensive organization here out of the Minneapolis side with the inclusion of their first team here substituting in this second half of play. So the FC Minneapolis schedule this year is really made up of 2 parts. There are 3 feature matches against very good competition, typically NPSL teams. One has been contested already down in Missouri, a challenging match there for FC Minneapolis against a very good team. They travel to Wichita Wednesday. Ooh, here's a chance for Baraya at the corner of the 6. Cleared nicely by Brian Osinde. So the second of the feature matches, the City Lions are headed to Wichita this Wednesday to play FC Wichita. They play in the NPSL, and that'll be a challenging match against very good competition. The third feature match is going to be played July 1st right here. Mass United FC is going to come from the East Coast to play a match. They're an NPSL team. And those are the 3 feature matches. On top of the 3 feature matches, there are 6 friendly matches to be played this season. And this is the 3rd of the friendly matches. 2 have been contested already. City Lions won the first one by a substantial margin. They tied Brooklyn Knights 2-2. We're going to face Brooklyn Knights again next Saturday night right here. The second part of that home and home is going to be contested right here next Saturday the 17th here at the Blake School. So we hope you can join us for that. These friendly matches are free of charge. So you can come on out with the family, maybe bring a dinner next Saturday, 6 o'clock, right here at the Blake School. Come on out and join us for some professional level soccer. FC Minneapolis facing the Brooklyn Knights Football Club. Solomon Akechi trying to change. He finds Sanchez. Sanchez trying to get around Alex Kai. No luck there. So we're about 10 minutes into our second half. We are playing FIFA rules. We're playing international rules, everything but substitutions. 45-minute halves, running time, counting up, extra time as determined by the official. The FIFA rules call for 3 substitutions per team per game, and that's waived. FC Minneapolis has already taken their necessary liberty with that and just substituted 6 first-team players. They did not start the first half. That second-team offense. Offside pink, free kick blue. And so this City Lions club has been around for a couple of years under the control of player manager Ian Sendy. That was Ian just played that ball across right there. You can tell Ian by the number 7 on his back and the lime green boots. He's playing right in the middle. So there's an injury to Sanchez. Nothing intentional. Looks like a little cramping going on. That's totally understandable on a hot summer night here. He gets some special help and attention from his teammates. So the clock is running, as by FIFA rule. You can see the official there on the field checking his watch. He's just keeping an eye on how much time we might add at the end. So for us, from our view of the scoreboard, time continues to run. Official time is being kept on the field. And with a delay like this would be time that the official would call non-productive, non-play time that is taken up by injury, and he has the discretion to add minutes at the end of the game. And it's not unusual for anywhere between 1 and 4 minutes to be added to a FIFA-like soccer match. And we're back underway here now. Looks like the City Lions are playing 10 men now. Looks like Nikolai Delky stepped off the field a moment ago. Let me see if I can count this again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, correction. I didn't see who stepped on for Delky when he stepped off the field. I didn't see that substitution. It was there's CK Kai taking a crack at the near post from the 18-yard line. He misses wide. Oh, so correction. I saw Delky running off. It looks like Delky was running off for a sip of water during the break. So correction, there was no substitution there. Little switcheroo confused me. So club soccer. This is adults. There's a nice ball up to C.J. Moise. Akechi touched across. Akechi looking for Sendy. Senji gets dispossessed there. He gets double teamed right back to Akechi. So you see better chemistry now from this first team offense. There's a long ball across. That's Brent running on the ball. Couldn't quite get there in time, just as we pass the 60-minute mark. We've got an hour in the books, 30 minutes remaining. So FC Minneapolis Club Soccer hometown team, managed by player manager Ian Sendy, who's on the field right now. The field to play on the pitch if you prefer. He's a St. Louis Park resident, and so the club is nicely supported by ParkTV. We're so thankful for their support and through their broadcast auspices here, through their sponsorship, if you will, of in-kind services, broadcast services here for FC Minneapolis. Adult club soccer. Oh. There's Dway trying to send a through ball up the middle. Nobody running on that. Oh, there's a missile up the field the other way. Baraya trying to get something organized here, unable to do that. Baraya trying to get something going here. So there's a yellow card warning. Trying to see what player that is there. So here's a free kick for Baraya deep. They don't really have an angle on goal here except for a big bending ball. Played across. Shot from Baraya off the crossbar. Just a rocket, bounces right back into the field of play. No harm done. So Justin Moore assessed the yellow card. Yellow card warning levied against City Lions number 12, Justin Moore, in the 63rd minute. So you're seeing a little bit of better offensive play for the City Lions here. Baraya, kind of a scrappy team. Not the prettiest of offenses, but they're getting chances, and it's built on their speed up front and up top. And it's working. Beautiful day for the beautiful game, as we've said a couple of times here, in a beautiful place here on the campus of the Blake School in Hopkins, Minnesota. Home ground. So, Dame strips the defender, turns and fires. And Trudeau makes a great save, kind of one-on-one from distance there. Togar whistled for a foul on Alex Kai. Looks like Mbibi will put the ball back into play. Fires a dart up the field, as Baraya loves to do. They haven't been able to convert anything. Here's Mark Dway. Here's Mohamed Jamel in his inaugural game as a City Lion, stepping in for Malachi D'Onofrio, who's off to bigger and better things. The club released D'Onofrio recently to be able to play up at the NPSL level. He's headed to Mass United. Big loss for the team, but of course we're going to support our boys as they try to play at a higher level of the beautiful game. We'll miss Malachi and we will follow his success. Local boy, Edina High School. Gets his chance to play in the professional levels of the U.S. Ooh, oh, there's a boy Moore just looking to fire a dart right through to. So 2-0 is your score here in the 67th minute of a fine soccer match. So City Lions have taken their opportunity for substitution, and Baraya has not. Baraya has not, because they were only able to field 11 players for this game, so they're going to play. City Lions started their second line offense, and they've now subbed in their primary line. Well, there's a nice through ball across to Brent, cut off by Baraya's Trudeau. So 2-0 in this friendly match. FC Baraya and FC Minneapolis. Your hometown City Lions prevailing at this point in time. It's a great competitive match. You can see both teams have loosened up here. Playing a little bit more free-flowing games, a little bit more tentative right at the beginning, but you can see some greater speed. Akechi got dinged there. And he's going to take a moment to compose himself. These players are so used to doing this. They get dinged, they get an ankle dinged, they get a knee dinged. It's a hard thing to keep playing. Under professional rules, you've only got 3 substitutions, and injury would count as one of those 3. So you hope to keep everybody as healthy as possible on the field so you don't have to. So here's Brent working up the far sideline, up the left sideline. Emmanuel Brown has been solid back there. Emmanuel Brown has been solid back there on center back for Baraya. He did last touch that ball. Here's a City Lions corner ball. Ian Sendy on the ball. So Baraya trying to marshal a threat here. They got 5 up on the ball. They got just crazy speed. Just haven't been able to deliver the ball. Osinde whistled for the pushing foul there. Looked more like just a physics difference to me, large versus small. Nevertheless, got called for the foul. This will be a Baraya free kick, about 25 yards out. Closing in on the 70-minute mark complete, leaving 20 to play here. Hard shot right into the wall, and the wall steers that ball away. Offside is the call. Free kick blue. So Mark Dway was one of those first-team substitutions along with Ian Sendy. You can see they both come out there. Ariel Perez takes a crack with the right foot. Couldn't quite get the right measure on it. Misses far post. No harm done. Akechi coming up the right side. Nice play across. There's Mark Dway coming up the other side, looking to throw. Offside, blue. So we've seen a number of offside calls. That's CJ Moisa there, looking to break through. That's been a kind of a common offensive threat. The midfield or the defensive line just sends a ball up the field. Let the offensive speedsters run on the ball, see if they can create an opportunity. There's a nice ball through. Tough play there. Abdi plays the ball across to Fortuna. Can't control it. Dribbles off his foot. Harmlessly over the touchline. Goal kick, Baraya. So fans at home, we hope you will think about coming out and watching an FC Minneapolis soccer match here live at Blake School. A couple of games left on the schedule. Those friendly matches are going to be next Saturday. June 17, Brooklyn Knights FC going to come to play. And then on July 8, Oromo United FC is going to come back for another match. In between, there are two feature matches here, and those are the big games, and we look forward to those. Next Wednesday, the team travels to FC Wichita to face that football club. That's an NPSL team. And then on July 1, Mass United FC comes to play here at Blake, and that's going to be a great one. Come on out for that. There will be an admission charge, but that's going to be an electric game of great competition. So you can come out for free on June 17 or July 8, or come to the feature match here at Blake, July 1. This is our hometown soccer club. Ian Sendy, player manager, is a resident of St. Louis Park and is supported by the ParkTV 15. They've been a great supporter for a number of years of this FC Minneapolis, bringing you the games here on the local cable channel, posting them, helping us post them on YouTube so we can see the full matches. Hot summer night here at the Blake School. 90 degrees at game time, high humidity, little bit of a breeze. We had a windy day. Breeze has died down. It's always hard to play this beautiful game in a wind. But I think the players would appreciate that today, just to help them keep cool. This is going to be a game to keep hydrated, prevent cramping and such. We've seen a couple players go down so far with cramps. Totally understand. Ariel Perez takes a crack with the right foot near post, and he misses wide. He had a nice opportunity there. Delkey turned and raised his hand for the offsides. He got no help from the official. We've got one official today, trying to keep an eye on the sidelines, trying to keep an eye on offsides, as well as keep it fair. And so a little extra challenging for him here in this friendly match. So Baraya, scrappy team. You get the sense they don't play together often. Great individual skill, great speed. They're just looking for a chemistry connection here on one of these plays so they can break through. Haven't had a chance to yet. Ooh, so there's a corner ball run on by Brent. Can't quite reach it from there. So we're at the 75-minute mark. 15 remaining in regulation. James Brent trying to dispossess Emmanuel Brown there. Brown having nothing of that. Ooh. Justin Moore trying to find a steal there. There's a catchy with well-timed run. Couldn't quite control it. Baraya offside. So as a substitution on the defensive wing there for Baraya, I do not have the 28 on the roster sheet, so I can't help you with that player number and name. You do see after now 75, 76 minutes of play, these two teams are playing much more fluidly. If they don't really have the chemistry of a lot of practice minutes together and such, you can see them just growing in confidence here over the course of this match. A lot of discussion going on the field here. So we're going to have a little meeting here. This will be added to any extra time that the official chooses. Looks like a judge bringing the two lawyers into his courtroom to make their case for how they were wronged. Meanwhile, the official's trying to keep an eye on some time here, see what we might play in terms of extra time come the 90-minute mark. He's going to count off 10 yards here, easy to do on this football-marked field. Baraya will get the free kick about 35 yards from the goal. As we're in the 79th minute, Baraya looking to break through here. They're down 2-0. Faisal Ba takes that shot, taps off the wall. Corner kick, Baraya. Alex Kyle served this ball up. Ooh, there's a nice ball. Ooh, through everything. Well out. No real threat from that cross there. But here's a ball back into the middle of everything. Well, the coverage we're able to bring you here from ParkTV is really second to none. The guys on the cameras, the guys in the truck do just a world-class job of bringing you this beautiful game, all here within the cost structure of the city of St. Louis Park. It's a beautiful thing we're able to do here for our town, for our community, for our residents. One of our residents is playing right now. That's Ian Sendy, number 7 in blue, wearing the lime green boots, doing what he can to help his team and help his club. Here's Justin Moore with a takeaway. Oh, and goal, City Lions. So in the 80th minute, they find a way to break through. That's C.J. Moisa. pushes the lead to 3-0 City Lions. Scoring in the 80th minute for FC Minneapolis is number 10, CJ Moises. Even these players at this level, they love to hear their name called. Oh, there was a little takedown there, unintentionally on Togar. No whistle. Did seem a clear advantage. Perhaps the official judged Baraya's down 3-0 already. No need to try to make it worse. Clearly a lot of skill. Oop. Oh, great recovery from Brian Osinde there. You had it look like Diallo breaking almost on an open break, and Osinde had to come from way outside, almost the other side of the field to break that up. He got there just in time to disrupt the shot that went harmlessly but hard over the net. Baraya turning and looking for a quick counter. You can really see that strategy. It's just natural to them. They get the ball, they turn and fire. They try to go right away. Oh, and here's Mark Dway from his defensive position. Shot off into the hands of Trudeau for Baraya. So it's 3-0 City Lions in this friendly adult semi-pro soccer match against FC Baraya. Your hometown team playing on their home ground here at the Blake School. Beautiful facilities, beautiful night, beautiful game that we're able to bring to you here both on ParkTV and on YouTube. Sendy looking to connect with James Brent over on that side. Ball a little late getting there. Pink shirt stepped in the way. So we're in the final minutes here, final 7 minutes in regulation time of the soccer match. See if Emmanuel Brown runs down this ball. He's got it. You know he's going to look upfield to try to mount a threat here. Oh. Little general unfairness whistle there called on blue. Free kick pink, and they're underway, looking for a way to break through. There's a dart up the field. There's another dart up the field. And Mark Dway running on that ball nicely defensively. Lets it drift harmlessly out of bounds for a goal kick. Nice done, Mark. Shielding the ball, protecting the advantage they had. Last touched pink, make sure it went out of bounds on pink. Oh, a catchy turned and reversed field himself. Got himself into trouble. Oh, a great shot. Great shot. Just dead on Mohamed Jamel, and he makes a nice stop. Very comfortable there on that play. That was probably his biggest test to date. Hard shot from about 12 yards out. Played it smoothly and comfortably. Controlled it, knocked it down. Oh, here's a chance. Perez looking for a chance. Looking for the left foot. Mark Dway comes back and stifles that attempt. Here's Alex Kai on the other side. CK Kai, his brother, trying to break that up. Ooh. Here's Solomon Akechi, just the rock-solid attacking mid here. CJ Moyes is trying to stay on sides. Ball just touched away by Brent. No harm done. So final 5 minutes. FC Minneapolis leading 3-0 in this friendly match here at the Blake School on a hot summer night. Little sportsmanship there. There's a little takedown there. Playing the ball from Mark Dway on, it looked like Mohamed Diallo from what I could tell. Friendly handshake. Diallo's not quite ready to get up. Here he comes, ready to play, shaking hands. Good sportsmanship, football style. This has been a hard-fought match on a hot summer night. These guys are playing fairly. They're playing hard. Passionately, they love this game, and it shows. Nicely played away there. Was Justin Moore, I believe. That's going to be a corner kick, Baraya. Final minutes here. We're in the 87th minute, 90 minutes of regulation. FIFA rules soccer. 90 minutes counting up. Extra time if needed. Oh, there's Justin Moore with an open break. Oh, he tried to chip the ball over Trudeau. Couldn't get it. Trudeau make another save on pretty much an open break. Well done. He has kept them in this match with a couple of great saves. Great saves also the other way. Mohamed Jamel in his inaugural game here as part of the FC Minneapolis City Lions. Just brought on to the active roster with the promotion of Malachi D'Onofrio. Up to the next level of play. City Lions released him from his contract and let him play up, let him pursue his dreams of playing professional soccer. Oh, there was a little chance there. Little too many bodies. Alex Kai trying to get a flick for himself up the field. We hit 88 minutes in regulation. There's a nice ball there. Togar, Manuel Togar, trying to make something happen here offensively. Ball was on the line. Blue trying to get a call, get the possession back. No luck. Oh, and there's a chance. There's Alex Kai running on the ball. He tried to back kick it. There was nobody there. He had a chance. He had defenders breathing down on him. Tried to back kick it, nobody home, played away by FC Minneapolis. So this first team for FC Minneapolis, offensive team playing this second half, has been able to register 1 goal. The second team in the first half registered 2 goals. So you've got to believe in the after-game post-conference, press conference, and meeting and beer that'll be talked about a little bit. So we're closing in on our final minute of regulation here. We're in the 90th minute. We're going to stop the clock at the number 90. And then we're going to play a couple of extra minutes of soccer here. Let's just keep an eye on these last couple of moments here in the regulation time. We will play 3 minutes of extra time. So with injuries and delays and a goal scored and a couple of meetings and conferences, the official has determined that there were 3 minutes that wasn't fully played in this second half, allowing them to play an extra time. He is keeping that time on the field. Ian Sendy looks for a little space, gets a shot off, misses near post. So here's Baraya on a quick counter. So we are in extra time of a friendly soccer match here. Adult semi-pro soccer, FC Minneapolis and FC Baraya, a couple of local soccer clubs. FC Minneapolis leads 3-0 here. We are in extra time of the second half. We're keeping an eye on the official as he watches his watch. Baraya looking for a way to break through here, even in extra time. And Baraya scores the 91st minute, and that's going to be Alex Kai, number 7. So Baraya's found a way to break through. It is 3-1 on the scoreboard, hoping they can find maybe another one here in the closing minutes of extra time. That's going to be a tall order. FC Baraya gets on the board with a goal in extra time by number 7, Alex Kai. So 3-1 now. There's a ball through to Mark Dway, making a run from his fullback position. C.J. Moisa trying to get through. Here's Dway helping him. Oh, Dway takes a shot with the left foot. And there's your final whistle of a fine, friendly soccer match. That will go in the books as the FC Minneapolis City Lions FC Minneapolis City Lions 3, FC Baraya 1. Well played, gentlemen. Hey, fans, we hope to see you back here next Saturday night. Next home match here will be next Saturday night. That's going to be Brooklyn Knights FC come to play. The team goes to Wichita on Wednesday to play one of our feature matches against FC Wichita. That's going to be a great one. Let's wish the boys well as they travel down there. Keep an eye on the Facebook feed and everything. And we thank you for joining us tonight, whether you're at home or here in the stadium. We hope you'll continue to support this great soccer club. And it is a great evening. We're so glad to have you here, and we thank you for joining us for independent soccer here in St. Louis Park. Good night, everyone.